Hello, everybody, and welcome to this class. And in this class, we'll be learning how to design a website, a restaurant website. So, if you are ready, we'll kick off. All right. So, I am Igwe Emmanuel. Welcome on board. So, nice to meet you guys. All right. So, I am a web developer and I design sites. And I'm here to take you through the tech journey so that you can get yourself acquainted with the tech field. All right. So, the what is now into tech and everything is now digitalized. So it's high time you started putting yourself into this field, to actually equip yourself for your future. All right, so in this class, we'll be doing web design, specifically how to design a restaurant website. So for today, we'll be looking at some key things. All right, okay. In this class, we'll be learning number one, how to get a domain name, right? How to get hosting plan. So these are two things we'll be looking at in this class today. All right, so let's open. First of all, what is domain name? Okay, so a domain name is a unique name that identifies a website on the internet. It is the address that people type into their web browser to access a specific website. Domain names are made up of two parts: of the top level domain, the TLD, and the second level domain, the SLD. And the top level domain is the part of the domain name that comes after the dots, such as your .com, your .org, your .net, your .edu, etc. We also have the SLD, that is the part of the domain name that comes before the dots, such as your Google, Wikipedia, CNN, Facebook, and the various websites. Okay, good. So we have this domain name is simply put, domain name is just like an address to a house, okay? And that house is represented as your website. And then the land on which the website, which is the house, is now built on is the host, what we call the web hosting, okay? The name of the website is the domain name, all right? So, and this domain name is divided into two. We still have the first part is the top level domain, which is the .com, the .org. Then the second level domain is now the name of that website before the .com. All right, so that is that. Then we have web registrars. They are responsible for selling out domain names to people who want to host their websites online. All right, so who are these people? The web registrars are the GoDaddy people that provide the services of that name, because no two persons can share one domain name on the internet. So because of that, once you select, you have to go and check whether the name is available. But once it's available, then you can now make your purchase, all right? So by the GoDaddy, these are people that actually sell out domain names, and also they are also the hosting platform as well. Namecheap, domain.com, Bluehost, HostGator, Google Domains, Hoover, Name.com, and One, Ionos, Danby, Hostinger, and the rest of them. So these are Google Host, that is in Naira, as a Nigerian hosting platform, okay, and Q server as well. So these are different hosting platforms, or which are also web domain sellers, domain name sellers. So we have the next on the agenda for today is web hosting. What is web hosting? Is a service that allows individuals and organizations to make their websites accessible on the internet. All right? Web hosting providers, those are just listed, they store your website files on their servers. What is a server here? A server here is a computer that is kept in a place to help store your website files so that people can easily have access to them. And these computers, they are always online 24/7. Okay, that's every day. They are always online, so that once people click on your site, they can easily fetch it because this site, this website, these computers, which are called the web servers, are always connected online and they're always on. Okay, website files on the servers and make them available to internet users when they access your website. When you sign up for web hosting, you are essentially renting space on a server to store your website files and make them accessible on the internet. So that's just it. Web hosting is just a space in the computer. There's a hard drive where in the computer, in that server, web server, where just like your computer having a hard drive where you save your computer files, your videos, your images, that same way your websites are saved in that hard drive or of that very computer called a web server. All right, so the name applies. Server, they serve the website to visitors who want to access the website. All right, that's why they're always connected on the internet 24/7. Okay, and they provide other features like security features, the email features, all right, some plugins like WordPress and the rest of them. So most of these are arranged in what we call the cPanel. They arrange all these your services on their cPanel, all right? So let's move on. Now let's look at the things you need to look out for when you're trying to purchase a domain when you host your site. Web hosting providers offer different types of hosting plans, such as shared hosting, virtual private server, VPS hosting, dedicated hosting, and cloud hosting, each with its own features, pricing, and levels of control. Whereas shared hosting, different people having the buying the same space. All right, that's why it's called shared. Okay, VPS, virtual private server. It's like many people buy, but the particular space is dedicated to you. Okay, on that same computer server, that same hard drive, but you don't have much interaction with other people's sites, such that if a site is affected by a virus or a malware, your own website will not be affected because it has a secret form of storage. Okay, there is what is called virtual private server. So it's a virtual service. So we have dedicated hosting. Okay, only one server space allotted to you. All right, the cloud hosting. All right, in this kind of hosting now, it's now all those services and applications, resources have been ascribed to you, and it is more secure. It is faster than others. So we have shared hosting, just like that. It's cheaper than the VPS, than like that. So that's how shared hosting VPS is costlier than shared hosting, dedicated costlier than VPS, cloud hosting costlier than dedicated. Most often, that's how you see these features on your hosting platforms. All right. So some common features of web hosting you need to put into considerations. We have storage space for your website files, bandwidth to handle incoming and outgoing traffic to your website, email accounts. Do they offer email accounts? Okay, database support. They offer database support, security features such as SSL certificate and firewalls, control panel to manage the website and hosting accounts. And of course, storage space. They give you enough space, just like you have in your computer, some 250 gig, 500 gig, 1 terabyte. Do they have enough space? Of course, the higher the space, the higher the cost of the very hosting plan. So bandwidth, does it allow multiple traffic at a time? As traffic here means different persons accessing your site at a time, such that your site will not have to go down or slow down because of different persons. So you have to have buy or purchase the one that's with high bandwidth. Email accounts, do they offer email services? Of course, hosting platforms do that. Database support. Okay, if your site accepts data like login details, we do offer support service, security service to protect those data from your customers or clients. Security features like the SSL means secure socket layer certificate. This is what makes is a key. Like sometimes if you go on websites, you see a key when you type in your URL, you see something like a padlock, the HTTPS means that this is secured. All right, and then firewalls for security of your network and database, and control panel to manage your website and hosting accounts. Okay, so these are things you need to look out for when you are paying for your web hosting.